I'm Brian Wakalo, also known as Rayo Zils. I have a close line known as Rayo Zils. I was born in western part of Kenya. I'm the firstborn in a family of 4. Yeah. When I thought that I should make a logo, and that was when I applied for my second loan from Zidisha, and actually told them that I want to come up with my own logo so that I can come up with a clothesline. So I went to Nakuru. There's a guy who does graphic design. He's called DJ G. He's the guy who designed my logo, Rayo Zils. When he had done designing the logo is when I decided I think I can put this thing into a clothesline, so that in a way I'm marketing myself. Through my logo, through my brand, I can market myself even in my music. So I decided to begin with printing t-shirts. So I began printing the t-shirts. That's when other ideas came. I knew Zidisha from my mom. She was introduced by someone I didn't know. And then she gave me a call and told me, there's this organization called Zidisha. And I was like hesitant to join because it was very good to be true. In Kenya, there's no place, there's no bank which can give you loan without security. It's impossible, and they don't even know you. It's very impossible. So I was like, no, this can't be possible. But after I've seen them apply and their loan being successful, I decided to join. I have the heart of helping people, so I wanted many people to know about Zidisha. And at the moment I applied for the mentorship. It took me like 2 weeks to be a mentor, and that's when I started looking for people to join Zidisha.
I'm a family man. I'm a family man with one son. I have a son, and I'm an entrepreneur. I began this after we had a bit of retrenchment while I was working, and I set my own path. So ever since I've been doing my own thing, and I employ myself. I'm self-employed. Now the business that we are standing here is I deal in movies. I sell movies to clients, different movies, different tastes and all that. Now initially we were running it on the other side, but we've decided to move it onto this side because I thought of something extra to add that is complementary to the business, which is a photocopier. The photocopier can be able to scan, it can print, it can copy, it can do all that stuff. So we want to make the operation be in one center, which is this side, make it easier for the person working and everything. The guy who works here is not here now, right now. There's someone who works for me here. While he's working here, I normally operate the taxi. Now, the taxi that I operate, maybe I'll show you after we're done with this, outside there. Now, we added the photocopier, like I said, and this was funded by Zidisha. This is my third loan with Zidisha. The first, the previous one was the one used to fund, the first one was used to fund the movies. The second one was used to repair the vehicle. Now the third one is here. It's doing this, the copier, which is here. So we've just begun this operation. We are doing a bit of renovation. We want to have it looking a bit spicy, but not too spicy. A little serious, not too serious. Just something in between there. So yes. Now within this same room, we operate with my younger brother, who operates on that side, and he does the PlayStation. The PlayStation basically is about the games. From what I see, I don't play it much, but what I see is guys like soccer most of the time. And with the craze currently in this country about soccer, that does quite well. I've actually sent him an invite to Zidisha for, he is looking to do some funding so that he can improve his business. So hopefully soon he'll be on board. That is probably what is closest to my heart because it has been my bread and butter since I was retrenched from employment and I decided to take my own line, which is 8 years now running. I'm looking at being able to provide a service that is all-inclusive, being able to carry few people, many people, being a people carrier ideally. Now, going beyond people, looking at goods as well. So I'm looking at a very big and wide world. Now, I look at transport as a very big and large area because transport must be done. People must move. Things must move. That is just the way of life. Yeah, so I'm looking at that as it has opportunity. Now, currently in this country, there is a lot of competition and people are coming in and doing stuff, but I believe with differentiation whereby you can do different service provision, delivery of service, I believe you can be able to set a niche for yourself and be able to build a client base which can sustain you to that growth that I'm looking at. Zidisha is a great thing. It's really great. And I have to say, I came to know it through a friend of mine called Brian, who is already within Zidisha. Now, the first time he told me about it, it was interesting. It sounded like it's something that is not true. It sounded too good to be true. But I took a leap of faith and actually tried it and said, let me try this and see how it works. I'm happy to say this is I think I've borrowed my third time. And it is true, and everyone I meet who is trustworthy, I tell them about Zidisha. The cost is just minimal. Yeah, and all they want from you is trust, which I respect so much, and I appreciate that. I've introduced people to Zidisha, a number of people to Zidisha. Some have taken up loans, some not yet, but we are coming there and we are getting there. And so I hope people will have discipline to keep Zidisha going now and beyond to help many people, to the extent that some of us get to a level whereby we can help others as well, not only ourselves.
I started the business in 2008, and ever since I've been running the business, but there's been an increased competition in the area. So I wanted to upgrade like now I'm running the PS2. I wanted to get the PS3, and there's some bigger screens so that I can also be relevant in the market, because right now there's some guys who already have the PS3 and I'm yet to acquire this. So if I can get Zidisha to help me, that would be very good. I wanted to take advantage of the period of August to around December, because that's normally the high season, where you have so many customers coming in because guys are at home, they're not going to school. So it would be wise for me if I could improve the business at this particular time, because that would be the best opportunity I have, and I'm hoping to do so. If Zidisha can work out something for me, I would be so much grateful. I like football. I live football, by the way. But also my main aim for the business, my main aim for the business was to get the kids, especially around this place, to get the kids off the street. Kids, they come here and they play the games. It keeps them out of trouble. I would say in the next 2 to 3 years, I want to be having a minimum of about 10 machines, 10 consoles, so that I can cater for all the customers that are in the area, and possibly also expand to another business in relation to the same, the gaming industry, because I'm looking at a different market altogether. If possible, I want also to bring some computers, and combine with the PlayStation, so that there's some games which are not available on the same platform. You find that some games are on the computer, some are on the PlayStation. And so if I can have both of them, I think that would be good for my business.
Okay, my names are Glenn Kisamba Sudi. From Shaurimo, Nairobi. Okay, this one I started whereby there was a friend of mine who introduced me to an organization which is called Zidisha, where I came by. First I applied my first loan, whereby I bought this line. For you to start this business, you have to have a Safaricom line to serve the customers. So when I applied the amount, I described about myself, everything there. Then it was after 1 week I received the loan. I was so happy. So I came up to an idea whereby I should open mine, because at the first I was employed. So I came, I applied for the loan, then I get it after that 1 week, and I started the business. Okay, M-Pesa, it's a mobile transaction, mobile banking, whereby it was introduced by Safaricom. It helps customers to send money to either relatives or anybody, to send money, to withdraw, or to deposit. So, okay, in this business, we get customers whereby they come to deposit and to withdraw. If you want to send to your relative or to your family, then you can send even school fees from here instead of going to the bank and deposit there. You can just use the mobile banking, which is called M-Pesa. In future, I want to sell like phone accessories. I can make it even a shop. We are allowed. In future, I want it to be a dealer, not just an M-Pesa agent.